All right, let's get more on this. I'm being joined on the program by the communication specialist at UNICEF Nigeria, Geoffrey Njoku. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Njoku.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's start off. Tell us more about the Day of the African Child and, of course, the role that UNICEF is playing.
Oh, well, as you know, the Day of the African Child is a day set aside by the AU, the African Union, to commemorate those children who were killed protesting in the old apartheid South Africa. So it's a day that is set aside to look at the issues concerning children. How are our children faring in the whole of Africa? So this year, they chose the theme of the Sustainable Development Goals for Children in Africa, accelerating protection, empowerment, and equal opportunity. So we thought that we should use this day to launch an initiative that's called Girls for Girls Initiative.
All right, tell us more. Yeah, go on. Please tell us more about the Girl for Girl initiative. Yes, because we do know the challenges that the girl child really face in Africa, especially when it comes to issues of education. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay. Well, of course, we know that a lot of the skills are always almost against the girl child, and the statistics we have for Nigeria shows that far more girls are out of school than boys. It goes as high as 60%, and in some states of the Federation, it goes as high as 70 to 80%. So we thought that a lot of intervention should focus on trying to put girls back to school. And we'll be working over the years with funding from the UK Department for International Development, DFID, providing funding to ensure that a lot more girls are in school. And it is projected that in this phase of the project, we're looking at putting back 1 million girls back in school.
Now, how does UNICEF really hope to push this? And we need to get some sort of results. I mean, perhaps in the short term or in the long term. But really, how does UNICEF hope to ensure that this is achieved? Let's say in the short term, for instance.
How does UNICEF ensure it's really in Abuja? How does UNICEF ensure
that we get girls really to get the much needed education, since it's really a big challenge?
Okay, well, it's a big challenge. There are cultural issues. I think mostly cultural issues. There are also issues of infrastructure. I'll give you an example of cultural issues. For instance, in some cultures, if most of the teachers are men, then parents don't send their girls to school. So UNICEF started a project, again, with funding from the UK Department for International Development, to ensure that more teachers, more female teachers are trained. It is called the Female Teachers Scholarship Scheme, to ensure that more female teachers are trained and deployed into community schools to encourage our parents to send their girls to school. That is happening. We also found that in schools lack infrastructure, especially toilets and water. And we know that in schools where there are no toilets, where there are no water, where there's no water, the gender that is likely to drop out of school for obvious reasons are the girls. Where you have shared toilets by both boys and girls, the girls are the ones that are likely to drop out. So also ensuring that we have separate toilets for both boys and girls, and we have water in schools, and ensuring that the schools are safe. Safety also in schools are very important. Violence, reduction of violence against children, especially within the school environment, is also very important, because most times when it relates to sexual violence, you find out that the girls are more at risk than boys.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Geoffrey Njoku. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much once again.